Yep. So I'm gonna close this thing out, and I'm gonna push it right to the limit, man. The 2000s. Remember the Titans, and one part I just love. When Denzel first takes him to training camp. What was his name? Coach Boone. He was like, "What is pain? French bread." I ain't never heard nothing like that in any other sports movie. And this is also brought to us by Disney. So Disney it can do it does its thing when it comes to sports movies. But what makes this movie so monumental to me is because what is going on is so much bigger than the game of football. What these players, these coaches, and these young men are dealing with at the time with the integration of schools in Virginia, and they are the first school to be, integrated in everything. So that is a challenge in itself with the whole community, just angered and bucking the system and everyone just trying to figure it out. And these kids that are playing, they go up to football camp and they unite. They become more than just a team, and they leave everything that's going on in their area, behind them, all brought together by, Coach Boone, played by Denzel. And, even that was kind of like choppy because the other coach, Bill Yost, played by Will Patton, he was the coach for 15 years. And then, he kind of got, not demoted, but, demoted, so that there was a lot of underlying tension because things were happening and people just weren't ready for change. And this film really, it emphasizes that, change can be a good thing, but we have to be ready to accept it, embrace it, and move forward when it happens. And, with all that going on, this team, they build this structure out there in camp. And then when they come back to, they're part of Virginia and they're like, oh man, it wasn't like this in camp. And then what they did through the success of their football team and their record is they got the whole town, they got them to reformat their mindsets and learn how to just be good to everybody around them. You just have to move forward and be better people, on all phases. And it started with this football team. And I thought that was just amazing. And then, the on-field action is great. What you get from Wood Harris and then Ryan Hurst that played Julius Campbell and Gary Bertier. These were the two All-Americans on the team. They bring an on-field energy that is just it's toxic. Every time you see them on the field, you're just like, oh my gosh, They head cracking. They out here, they putting in that work, and they become best friends. And it's so awesome to see this film from where it starts to where it finishes. There are high points, there are low points, there are sad things that happen, but it is so emotional.
Is that Chris Farley?
No, it's so emotionally driven, but it's so real-time relevant. You know what I'm saying? This is something that, not only just a sports movie, I think that everybody that breathes air and bleeds red should watch, but everybody should just watch it just because conceptually it hits on a higher note and focuses on a bigger picture. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got a lot going for it. Shout out to Alexandria, VA, right around the corner from us, man. Mm-hmm. That's where this thing takes place. So that's cool too. Whenever you have some true events, just like League of Their Own, you can learn, some history involved as well as the entertainment aspect of it as well, man.